What if the person you admire most at work, the one who holds your career in their hands, is hiding a secret so dark it could destroy you? A locked drawer, a chilling discovery, and a truth that turns your dream job into a living nightmare. Welcome to Shocking Stories, where we uncover the horrors hiding behind closed office doors. Today we're diving into a tale about a young woman whose curiosity about her boss led to a discovery that changed her life forever. Ever wonder what's really going on in your workplace? Buckle up, because this story will make you rethink everyone you work with. Let's dive in. Sarah Mitchell was a 29-year-old social media manager living in Chicago, Illinois, in a cramped studio apartment 3 miles from the city's vibrant downtown. After years of freelancing, she landed a job at Apex Innovations, a fast-growing tech firm known for its cutting-edge AI software. Her boss, Linda Hayes, was a 45-year-old powerhouse, charismatic, driven, with a knack for making employees feel valued. Linda mentored Sarah, offering tips on presentations and inviting her to strategy meetings. Sarah felt like she'd found her place, a career path that could take her to the top. But one late night at the office, everything changed. It was a Wednesday, and Sarah was working late to meet a deadline. The 25th floor office silent, except for the faint buzz of fluorescent lights. Linda had left hours earlier, her office dark. As Sarah grabbed a coffee from the break room, she passed Linda's desk and noticed a key left on the blotter, glinting under the moonlight streaming through the window. Curiosity tugged at her. She'd seen Linda lock a drawer in her desk every day, never leaving it unattended. Against her better judgment, Sarah used the key, revealing a folder stuffed with old newspaper clippings, a rusty locket, and a list of names with dates from the 1990s. One name stood out: Rebecca Tate, 1994. Sarah's heart pounded. Why would her boss keep this? What would you do if you found something this creepy at work? Sarah snapped a photo of the folder's contents and locked the drawer, her hands shaking. At home, she couldn't sleep, the name Rebecca Tate echoing in her mind. She searched online, finding a Chicago Tribune article from 1994 about Rebecca, a 22-year-old who vanished after leaving a bar in Wicker Park, 2 miles from Apex's office. The article linked her disappearance to a series of missing women in the 90s, all young, all last seen in Chicago's nightlife scene. Sarah's stomach churned. Was Linda involved? She confided in her friend Mia, a paralegal with a true crime obsession. Mia's eyes widened at the photo. "This looks bad, Sarah," she said. "You need to find out who Linda really is." Sarah nodded, but fear gnawed at her. What if she was wrong? The next day, Sarah started digging into Linda's past. Apex's website listed her as a graduate of Northwestern University with a career in tech spanning 20 years. But public records showed no Linda Hayes before 2001. It was like she'd materialized out of thin air. Sarah contacted a former coworker, Nate, who'd left Apex abruptly. Over coffee, 5 miles from the office, Nate admitted Linda had fired him after he asked about her side projects. "She's got secrets," he whispered. "Be careful." Sarah's unease grew. She decided to search Linda's office again, but as she left work that evening, she noticed a gray sedan parked across the street, its driver watching her. Ever feel like you're stirring up trouble you can't handle? Let's see where Sarah's curiosity leads. You ever feel like you've opened a door you can't close, and the truth behind it is more terrifying than you imagined? That's where Sarah was, clutching a photo of a creepy folder, wondering if her boss was tied to a decades-old mystery. A late-night discovery had turned her dream job into a puzzle, and every piece pointed to danger. Welcome back to Shocking Stories, where we're unraveling a workplace nightmare that's only getting darker. Ready to dive deeper? Because this story's about to take a chilling turn. What would you do if you suspected your boss was hiding a past this sinister? Sarah's next move was to research the names in Linda's folder. She found articles about 3 other women, Lisa Monroe, Amy Chen, and Tara Wells, all missing in Chicago between 1993 and 96. Each case was eerily similar. Young women, last seen at bars or clubs with no suspects. Sarah's heart raced as she noticed a pattern. Each disappearance happened near a club called the Silver Moon, a 90s hotspot 4 miles from Apex's current office. She dug into the Silver Moon's history, finding it was owned by a man named Victor Malone, a shady figure linked to organized crime. Could Linda have known him? Sarah needed more evidence, so she contacted a private investigator, Rachel, who specialized in missing persons cases. Rachel agreed to help, pulling police reports from the 90s. She found a reference to a Linda Malone, questioned in Lisa Monroe's disappearance, but released due to lack of evidence. The name sent a chill down Sarah's spine. Malone, like Victor Malone. Was Linda his relative? Rachel warned Sarah, if Linda's connected to Victor, you're poking a hornet's nest. Sarah decided to stake out Linda's movements, noticing she often left work early on Thursdays, driving to a warehouse 10 miles away in Chicago's industrial district. One Thursday, Sarah followed her, parking 200 feet from the warehouse. Linda entered with a man carrying a briefcase, their voices low. Sarah couldn't hear them, but she snapped photos, her hands trembling. As she drove away, the gray sedan from before appeared in her rearview mirror, tailing her for 3 miles. Back home, Sarah's phone buzzed with a voicemail from an unknown number. You're asking questions you shouldn't. Stop, or you'll end up like the others. Her blood ran cold. She forwarded it to Rachel, who traced the number to a payphone near the warehouse. Sarah's fear grew, but so did her determination. She searched Apex's internal database, finding an old employee file with Linda's photo from 2002, except the name listed was Linda Malone, not Hayes. The pieces were falling into place. Linda had changed her identity. Sarah confided in Mia, who urged her to go to the police, but Sarah hesitated. What if Linda had allies? Instead, she planted a small recorder in Linda's office, hidden under a plant, hoping to catch something incriminating. The next day, Linda called Sarah into a meeting, her smile icy. You seem distracted, Sarah, she said. Everything okay? Sarah's heart pounded. Did Linda know? The recorder picked up a late-night conversation between Linda and the man from the warehouse. She's getting too close, Linda said. We need to handle it, like before. Sarah's knees buckled as she listened. She was in danger, and time was running out. Rachel suggested confronting Linda with the evidence, but Sarah wanted to find the warehouse's connection first. She drove back, this time with Rachel, parking 150 feet away. They saw Linda loading boxes into a van, her face tense. Sarah's phone vibrated, a text from Mia. Linda just asked where you are. Get out now. Ever feel like you're one step away from a truth that could cost you everything? Let's see what happens when Sarah pushes too far. You ever feel like you're running from a shadow, but it's always one step ahead? That's where Sarah was, trapped in a game of cat and mouse with a boss who wasn't what she seemed. A folder of secrets, a threatening voicemail, and a warehouse full of mysteries. Sarah was in too deep to turn back. Welcome back to Shocking Stories, where we're about to uncover the final twist in a tale that turned a job into a fight for survival. Ready for the shock of a lifetime? Because this one's going to hit you hard. What would you do if you realized your boss was a predator? Sarah and Rachel took the recorder and photos to the Chicago police, meeting Detective Carla Evans, who'd worked the 90s missing women cases. Carla confirmed Linda Malone was Victor Malone's sister, suspected of luring women to the Silver Moon for a trafficking ring run by Victor.